British police made a new arrest today in the Manchester terror bombing case. Authorities are also warning members of a mosque attended by that bomber that they are watching for signs of radical behavior. Senior correspondent Rick Leventhal is in Manchester, England again tonight. Good evening, Rick.
Good evening, Brett. More dire warnings from British authorities with concerns that the suspected bomber could have assembled more than one device and another attack might be imminent.
Whoa. British police say at least a dozen raids carried out so far have led to significant evidence, reportedly including bomb-making materials in an apartment rented by suspected terrorist Salman Abedi just 2 miles from the arena, where neighbors now say they smelled explosives in the days before the attack. The arena is still a crime scene, with officers guarding every entrance. Another raid and another arrest this morning, this one in MASSACRE, Manchester, as authorities search for more evidence and suspects connected to Abedi, believed to be the man in this video, wearing a brown robe, taking out the trash at his family home last July. Police say a total of 8 men, aged 18 to 38, are being held on possible terror ties.
We have seized thousands of exhibits which are now being assessed. I think it's fair to say that there's been enormous progress with the investigation, but still an awful lot of work to do.
The terror threat level remains critical in Britain, with armed officers patrolling trains for the first time. Extra security has been ordered for major sporting events, and trauma centers have been told to prepare for the possibility of another attack this spring bank holiday weekend. Britain's Prime Minister called for unity on the first day of the G7 summit.
It is at moments such as this that we are reminded of the fundamental importance of this unique group of nations and the unity that our membership affords.
All 22 of those killed have now been publicly identified. 10 of them were children or teens, and more than 60 are still hospitalized, with nearly 24 in critical care. Many have blast wounds that will require multiple reconstructive surgeries.
All of us could identify with the patients that had suffered these, some of them extremely horrific injuries. You can't help but be moved.
At the mosque where Abedi used to pray, the imam says they had no knowledge of his twisted plot.
Please help us. If you know anybody who is doing something, maybe he is doing something which we are not aware of.
Earlier today, singer Ariana Grande announced she'll return to Manchester for another concert, this time to benefit the victims. No date has been announced. On Twitter, she wrote, "We can't let hate win." Right.
Rick Leventhal live in Manchester. Rick, thank you.